So the Stuttgart regional has just finished, and there was a very interesting deck in top 8. It was a Dragapult deck, but it played 4 Iron Thorns. Played by Matt Jensen, getting 5th place in Stuttgart. This is a deck that just loves having Thorns in the active, going second, playing Precious Trolley to thin out your bench, and evolving into Drakloaks with TM Evolution. You then draw like crazy into your Crispins to charge up the Thorns, and using its Volt Cyclone moving energy to the Drakloaks, which will eventually evolve into Dragapult, attacking with that. Oh, let's not also forget there's Toedscools in the deck with likes of Goldengos, Regidrago, silly. Either way, when I first saw this deck, I thought, what the hell is going on? I have to play it. So let's get into some games. Before we get into it, I want to shout out What's Not, a social marketplace where you can bid for and or buy TCG cards live. Whether you're chasing a certain secret rare, want to bid on box breakers, or are looking for some vintage graded cards, What's Not is definitely the place to be. And what's even better is they've given you a pretty cool deal as well. By clicking on my link below, you will receive a free £10 to spend on your first purchase, which I think is pretty damn nifty. With that said, thanks again to Whatnot for sponsoring the channel. Now, let's get going. And of course, the one card we start is Toedscool. Welcome back to ptcgl, Sean. Superior! Okay, sure thing. The ladder is absolutely wild. Every single person and their mother is in Master League. So, honestly, not a big surprise. All right, let's go for... I'm actually going to just go like this into Thorns and just attach Retreat and then go from there. We are going first, which really isn't what this deck likes to do. So... I don't know how this deck wants to play first, but we're here. Either way, I know it's been a few days again. It's not that I'm just like jumping in and out from ptcgl out of interest. It was my nan's funeral on Friday. Today is what? Today is Monday. So Thursday I couldn't upload because that was the day where I went up the country to go to where the funeral was taking place. Stayed there for the night. Funeral was on Friday. Got back on the Saturday, gave myself yesterday to rest. So here we are today. Yeah, that's why I went for a bit. It's not actually like anything else. So done that. We're back now. And at a good time as well, actually, to be fair to you, because we have, you know, the regional taking place and all that, and some interesting decks coming from it. One of which being Goldengo, and I adore this new Goldengo deck. It is hands down my favorite deck to play right now. So I think I'm going to start looking into getting that in real life and then starting to go to some locals. I've already found the shop that I want to go to, and it's like the only one in London. So if you're there, you know where it is, and you'll probably see me there sometime soon. It does depend, but I'm looking forward to it. Either way, back onto this one. They had a nothing turn here, which means I can do an everything turn. I'm going to Arven and do what this deck wants to do. Vessel, get myself Evolution. I'll get rid of an Iono. That Tera Orb could be nice to get Dragapult instantly, and we'll set ourselves up for Drakloak, baby. All right, let's do that. I forgot how people play. How would you even play Superior today? I don't even know. So I don't think it's worth getting the Toedscool out yet. So I just won't do that. But we'll evolve into Drakloak there. And now we kind of finally want a Crispin. That's our next move. Either way, it's impressive that this deck with such a straightforward game plan, right? It's kind of just a super straightforward game plan. It's like Thorns, TM Evolve. You've got like 4 Pokégears in this deck. Grab yourself a Crispin and then start attacking and just go from there. You know, it's really interesting. You don't shut down the Pokemon with a rule box in play. Oh, you do shut down Arceus. That's good. They are going to annoyingly bring up Toedscool, though, which does get in the way of what I want here. I need to check the list first, actually. I need to see if there is a rescue board. Okay, so I can do... Because if I attach Retreat Toedscool, I can't attack this turn, which is the main issue. So they're just trying to buy time anyway. Let's see what Drakloak gives us. An energy off the top deck. Gonna Recon Directive. Arven, that's nice. Does give us the Retreat, which I think is more important than anything, to be fair to you. So that's cool. I might go for just another TM Evo. I mean, I can't just get Toedscool out. It's not like it's a must, but actually, no, I can just do this, right? I can get myself Trolley. Let's go. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna go into the Thorns here, attach an energy, throw down TM Evo, go for a Trolley. I'm going to double Thorns though. So I'm only going to TM E into the Toedscool and another Drakloak. And this just is the deck, just doing its thing. There's the third Drakloak and a Toedscool. We don't really need Toedscool for this matchup, but hey ho, we are playing a deck that is like a year old. So, you know, we'll just roll with the punches. Let's see what they get off their 2 cards. That is rough for them. We do get a Turbo. Actually, that's not bad. They're just going to go straight for a Trinity Charge. Feels bad, man. Oh my God, they put 3 energy on Superior. Whoa. Donnie's going all out. Okay, actually, I kind of like the idea of hitting into that Superior. That seems kind of cool. But first off, let me Tera Orb. I'll get myself Dragapult. We've only got the 1, so we've prized 1. Good to know. I'm going to go for a Recon Directive, though. Get myself Actually, I kind of like the stretcher. Yeah, I kind of dig the stretcher here. We'll get that. Recon Directive here for Crispin, definitely. And go for another Recon Directive and get ourselves... I kind of like Pokégear. Yeah, I'll do Pokégear. And I honestly think I just attach Boss Up Serperior, hit into it, then it could just retreat, right? Maybe I just hit into the Arceus and boss it up if they retreat the Arceus then. That seems to make more sense to me. So in that case, I go for a Crispin, and then I just get myself a Dragapult charged up. Yeah, that seems to add up for me. All right, cool. Let's attach there and go for a Vol Cyclone. And we'll move the fire onto the Dragapult. You're seeing the synergy of the deck working now? It's pretty cool, man. I really dig it. There's Arceus, but... they cannot Starbirth. Now, actually, I think I gave up an Arven, right, with a Drakloak before. Oh, no, I was going to say I'd like to Arven to get the future booster to retreat the Thorns, but they're just going to go into Serperior here. How much is your Starwinder doing? 60 for each energy attached to this Pokemon? Okay, I guess that's why they loaded it up with energy, so you can just take a 1-hit KO here. But what I need to do... I think I know what I need to do here. Oh, okay. Didn't see that happening. I was going to get Alakazam to set up the Serperior KO with Dragapult, but I guess that's not happening. So maybe I just hit Serperior then. Because if I boss Arceus, take it out and go into Serperior, there's no way I could take it out the turn afterwards. Where if I do it like this, then I could actually take it out in some way, right? Yes. So, all right, let me think. I'm going to go for Drakloak here. First things first, I do actually need an Arven. So we need to make sure we can find that. Let's go for another Recon Directive. And, okay, Pokégear, double Pokégear. We should get an Arven off this, right? I mean, we should. That's a Crispin. Listen, I ain't against no Crispins, but I need an Arven. Okay, I guess not. All right, sweet. So we're forced to attack here with Thorns. So in that case, I think I just poke the Serperior. Yeah, I think I just poke it. And again, just go for another Crispin. Sure thing, man. Let's just get Fire, Psychic. I'll put Psychic in hand, attach Fire here, and actually put another Fire here so I can set up multiple Dragapults. I have just misplayed. Okay, let's not forget about the fact that I completely misjudged the Thorns not having an energy. Okay, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if you don't think I do this on purpose. I genuinely don't, man. I have a line of play in my head, and then it's for some reason, if the road is straight, my brain tends to curve it. So the line of play starts going in a different direction mid-play, you know? So I'll have a line of play, and then my brain will be like, oh, you can do this. All right, new line of play, go down that road, completely forgetting important information from the first line of play. That's how my brain works, all right? There's no straight roads. It's all curves. Look, at the end of the day, I was just giving them I genuinely can't think of an excuse. All right, let's just go into the Dragapult, man. So I think I go for Alakazam. We get an Alakazam here. But first, I think I still go for Recon Directives because I want Alakazam energy onto... do I want a Thorns? Not really. I mean, I'll just get the energy. I could always discard that. Yeah. Alakazam onto Serperior, Gust Up, and set up Serperior. That's definitely what we do. I think we can lose a Crispin here, mind you. I think I can lose a Crispin and a Fire. Get myself Alakazam here. Go into the Alakazam on the bench. Move 1 damage counter onto Serperior. I guess 2 is fine, isn't it? I'm still KOing this Arceus anyway. Counter capture the Arceus. Attach a Psychic to a Drakloak. And then just Phantom Dive for the knockout and set out Serperior. There we go. I was just giving him a head start. That's all. But yeah, I really like this deck. In its kind of duo way of being like a weird like ability block plus damage spread. It's got a lot going on. That's why it really stood out to me. We even have Turo, so if we get swung into here. Oh, if we get swung into, are they knocking us out? They might be. Drayton! I have to remind myself what you do. Look at the top 7, reveal a Pokemon and a trainer and put them back, shuffle the others. Okay, yeah, sure thing. So you damage-wise, Giratina. Oh, it's Arctina. Okay. Now it's making sense. All right. Do you remember that? Do you remember the days where Arctina was Serperior was like legitimately in discussion? Meta discussion? That was ages ago. Are you going to go for a Regal Blender here? Because you could move energy onto Greninja and set up a KO. That would be interesting. She could set up double Drakloak while not taking a KO. I don't have a Dragapult, so they can take out 2 Drakloak here with Greninja. But is it just too late? Interesting stuff. Well, no. If they go for the Regal Blender, I can just Turo the Dragapult and then remove one of the Drakloaks by evolving it into said Dragapult, preventing Greninja from doing anything crazy. Yeah, I think we're fine there. Either way, they get a Mew down. They are going to restart. So yeah, you have the option here. Do you go for the Starwinder? Because you can. Or do you go for Regal Blender and try and set up a Greninja? I don't think the Greninja's worth it. I don't think it is. I think you just take the 1-hit KO, right? You're hitting 360 right now, if I'm correct. So you are taking me out. They are going to Starwinder. Ooh. I don't know how I feel about... I mean, yeah, we just take out Serperior. They've got nothing left. So I think it's just GG at this point. Unless they pull off an absolute madness of a play. I think we're cooking. I think we're fine. Rightio. Here we go. All right, let's go for some Recon Directives. And we'll get the Psychic. That's fine. Thank God we have this stretcher. Otherwise, we would be in absolute struggle town. Thankfully, we're not. Arven, sure thing. But we just Night Stretcher into Dragapult. I'll attach a Psychic here. So we have the Turo play available. I guess, what do I move damage to here with the Alakazam? Probably the Tina, right? It's only 1 damage counter, but it still could count in some way. Maybe? I don't know. They're probably going to force up a Giratina V-Star though, right? So might as well just be prepared for that. All right, let's Phantom Dive. And I will just ping that 60. That puts you at 220. God, 10 damage. I guess that's where we're at. I mean, I could put 1 on Greninja. No, I think I just put it on Tina. Sure thing. I think we're fine anyway, you know? We do have boss in hand. We have everything we need, so we're just chilling, bro. The only thing I'm worried about is we could genuinely see a Squivit. Hello, we could genuinely see a Judge or something, because that's quite common in Arctina, so that could be somewhat worrisome. They are going to evolve into the Tina V-Star, though. They're going to boss. Oh, they could bring up my Thorns. I mean, I have Turo, I have Arven. I can get it out of the active, but that would turn off my boss for game. So ideally, we want a Recon Directive into... We still have the Future Booster Capsule in deck. So long as we find that, we do just win, but that boss is going to be a bit of a pain, huh? Anyway, they attach to the Mew. They are going to Squivit. Now, they've already used Restart, so they've got nothing to do but pass. Top deck, give me the... That's not a booster. Let's go for a Recon Directive, and it's still not a booster. All right, so I'm just going to Arven and get booster now. Get that thing out of the active. Is Vac going to do me any favors? Maybe. You never know. Let's just get this thing out of the active. Just throw an energy on it as well. Why not? You're going to trap it up? No shot. All right, sweet. Dragapult, 200. Case we made to get rid of the Squivit here. And I'm going to take that case, so we're just going to get rid of the Squivit. I know I could have put that damage on Mew or something and then just the Alakazam for game next turn, but I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be okay. Well, there's a research and an Iono going down. And they attach Turbo to Mew. They could copy Phantom Dive, but that won't do anything, so that's fine. Also, no Iono being played when they could have played it and probably should have. I don't know why they researched that, actually, now that I think about it, but I guess they were in a position of, like, they needed cards to get into some position where Dragapult doesn't just win. So I guess you had no choice. Max Belt coming down, and they switch. They do. To be fair, they are still playing, so you can't hate it, can you? But it's just not going to be enough. Heavy Ball coming in. They did fail it, and they're going to go for a conceal cards. I mean, at this rate, mate, you're just dragging it out, aren't you? Like, come on. Nest Ball. Bro, just know when you've lost, okay? I'm all for, like, not giving up and all that jazz, but sometimes you've got to have the skill set to know when the right time to quit is. Choice Belt coming down. Oh my God. The Pokégear coming. Jesus Christ. Bro just keeps on playing. There's a Crispin and a restart. What are they looking for? Counter catch maybe? And they Ultra Ball. Oh, don't tell me they got a Pheasantipity as well, please. Arceus V-Star. They have their V-Star power. Oh, but they can't evolve into it. They benched it this turn. We're fine. Jesus Christ. That was the longest end to a game I've seen. Daddy, chill. I'm just going to go straight for a Jet Headbutt. I'm joking. Okay, I'm going to boss this and then Jet Headbutt just because it feels a little bit better. And reality is actually quicker than going for a Phantom Dive. Either way, that's a win. GG. All right, Pen against Roaring Moon, which I think would be more of a difficult match, no? Let's see. Let's see. Well, there's a Squawkabilly coming down and a Nest Ball. To be fair, I think this deck likes going second, so it's kind of a good thing that we do too. We are going second, obviously, so that's a good thing. Petron coming down, though. They are going to Trekking Shoes. Get another Roaring Moon EX down. Pokestop coming down as well, and an Earthen Vessel, just absolute turbo, like half the format. And they get some energy. We're going to Pokestop as well, getting a catcher off that. That's a bit of a rough Pokestop, hey. But either way, I'm sure they're not complaining. They get rid of the energy and a Sadar, which is nice. Fez coming down. So many Dragapult targets. It's insane. I am very happy here. There's an energy down and a Pass Arena. Right, but we have the trolley, so that's fantastic. Let me just burn this Nest Ball in the meantime and just fail it. What do we want here? Let me think. Would be nice. I think I'm going to get a Thorns down, but maybe I'll just go like... is the Toedscool that big? I don't think it is. Maybe I go like this then. Maybe that's the board we want. I think it's the best board we're going to get out of this trolley. So I'm going to go for it. And I do kind of want to retreat this Dreepy and TM evolve with the Thorns. That's what we want, but it might not be worth it. It might be just worth attaching. We might even get the TM Evo. Oof. All right, let me throw that here. I think I'm going to go for Iono. Low-key a little risky, mind you. There's not an Arven. Okay. All right, do you know what? I'm actually not going to complain. Like, we do get our Evo. That's good for us. So, at the end of the day, it is what it is. All right, let's just see him Evo. I think so long as we just get Dragapults out, we're fine. You know, we just need to make sure we hit Crispins, we hit Dragapult, and then we can just start cooking. So, yeah, not the best. I would have preferred Thorns in the active. Maybe actually, no. Maybe it is better to have Dreepy in the active. My thought process is that I can make sure that the Petron's out of the question and they need to find a switch card. But then again, that's kind of really it, isn't it? Unless they bench a Greninja. because Fez isn't online. So maybe, no, maybe the Dreepy active is correct. Either way, Dark Patch is coming in. They go for a Nest Ball into the previously mentioned Greninja. Night Stretcher coming in as well. I'm assuming they're just going to recover energy and then just go for concealed cards. Try and find Seda. That's it. They can't just attach, no? They can just attach and go for Petrump, but I guess you kind of don't want to do that. It's interesting stuff, actually, to be fair to you. Oh, they're going to Prime. Yeah, now I realize I probably shouldn't have benched the Thorns at all. How it is what it is. All right, they're going to go straight for the Frenzied Gouging, which is very dangerous. But that's the way they're cooking the crumblings. Broski, you're just giving me some perfect opportunities here. I just need to take them. All right, please just give me a Dragapult. I need Crispin Dragapult. That's all we need. So we need to be a happy fella. I think I Pokégear first to try and hit Crispin. We do hit Crispin, and I have to Dragapult here. Please just give me an out to a Yes! There we go. All right. Let's go for another Recon Directive first and see if we get it raw. We don't, but I will get Pokégear, and we are looking absolutely fine. Counter Catcher is... Oh, it's perfect. All right, sweet. Crispin, make sure we get a Fire and one Psychic. Okay, that doesn't feel too great, but we're just going to roll with it. Throw a Psychic here. Go for an Energy Under Cloak. Ultra Ball away the Thorns and the Evolution. Get ourselves Dragapult out. Evolve into it. Manually retreat. And then I'm just going to counter... I think I counter the Petch. Obviously, I could Alakazam counter catcher the Fez. Maybe that's better. But that does mean I can't set up that Roaring Moon for a KO afterwards. So I think what I should be doing here is bringing up the Petrunts, putting 30 on the Moon, and then 30 on the other Moon. Meaning if they want to Frenzy Gouging me, they have to get their Toolcar. I got there in the end. The Fez will reduce the draw, but I have to make sure they're like being punished here for Frenzied Gouging. So, because like my board state really isn't supporting much, is it? So I think I have to go down this route. Yes, let's just Phantom Dive, and we'll put 30 here and 30 here. That's... No! I misclicked. Oh, it's fine. Alakazam can fix it. It's fine. Oh, wait, it can't. It's... Oh, no, bro. Okay, that wasn't a misplay. That was just me being stupid. It's fine. All I gotta do is boss up this and take it out. It's okay. I'm not stressed. You are. Anyway. That was rough. But either way, if they Frenzy Gouging me, I do just respond with a KO for game. Right? So I think we're cool, regardless of the outcome. There's a Moon coming down. Let's just see how it pans out. Get the Moon down. They have used 2 Dark Patches, mind you. So it's not going to be as easy to pull off a Hand Disrupt play plus getting a Pokemon charged up. And bear in mind, we have got rid of the Petch, so the Switch play is also kind of out of question for now. So they need another card in order to pull off anything crazy. So it's not looking great. So they do Ultra Ball there, and they just get another Petrump. Sure thing. They are going to throw it down. Oh, no, I have realized we're kind of okay, because if they do Petrump, the Moon does go like to the 200 HP mark anyway. But then at that point, you just charge up the fresh Moon, right? That makes the most sense. Yeah, that does. But they would put damage on themselves afterwards, setting up Alakazam. Okay, I think we're fine. So if they come up with this Moon and use... yeah, I think they realized that that just wasn't happening. All right, I had to go to the toilet. So let's just have a little catch up, shall we? They opened up with Gen Pal, played Radiant Greninja. Opened up with Greninja, play Poffin, and here we are. There we go. Lovely stuff. And you gotta go. All right, sweet. Bit annoying. We have the Toedscool in the active because that's the one card you kind of want to have for this game. So that sucks. But... Oh, I need a... Oh, no. Okay, I've got it, right? Oh, no, I don't. I need a Switch card, bro. Maybe I don't TM Evo, but that's kind of like the whole point. Let me Trolley and Thorns and... Drakloak, or Dreepy, sorry. And I'd love to Arven for a Switch, but this deck doesn't play any copy of Switch cards. It plays a Rescue Board, but that means I can't get my TM Evo, and I have to Evo. Oh, well, I've got Stretcher. I could try and dig for that. I think the Evo has to happen, right? You just can't get away with not Evoing. And maybe I'll grab the Tera Orb. That would be kind of cool. So just guarantee Dragapult. Yeah, we've got 2 Dragapult. Our Crispin's at 4 copies. Yeah, okay. I have no choice here. So we just got to go with the flow. All right. Man, why is it? Well, you play 4 Thorns, right? And you always start the one card. It's tcgl for you. All right, let's just go. TM Evolution. Bro, do you never know they could whiff? He says when they could just Chivalry Chill and attach. I really needed Thorns in the active here, man. But if they get a KO, if I just get Dragapult charged up, I could counter catch her up. If they get the Bax Caliber, go down that route, you know? Do a Luminion, though. Okay, that is a target for us. They get a Reader that will get Bax. So I think they're pretty much set up. And oh, God, none of this would be happening if I had the Thorns in the active. But nope, it decides to chill. Man, oh, man. Rare Candy into the Bax. And they will be able to hit a nice 180 here. What do? Do I try and get a KO? I think I do get KO on Bax Caliber and maybe bring the Chien-Pao down, set up the Frigibax for a KO if they don't evolve it. I think that's the route I'm going to go through. Do need to find the Crispin, though. But we have so much outs to Crispin. It's like this deck's like specializing in finding Crispin. So if we don't, then GG's. Either way, Hailblade is going to come through, and we are promoting Drakloak. I think I Tera Orb first to decrease the odds of hitting... Just top deck it, why don't ya? All right, lovely. Sweet as, mate. I'm going to go for a Recon Directive. I'm happy with that. Oh, I'll take that for sure, bro. And we get another Dragapult. I'll actually take you, sure thing. And we'll Recon Directive again. Kind of want another Drakloak, but I will also take an Iono, actually. Yeah, let me just Crispin it up, lads. All right, let's just get this going. Just get a Dragapult charged up, and we'll take out the Baxcalibur. That is our best bet, all things considered, so let's go for it. Counter Catcher, Baxcalibur, go for a Phantom Dive, set up Chien-Pao for a 1-hit KO, set up Frigibax for a 1-hit KO, and I could set up that for 2 Phantom Dives, and I'll just put damage on Lumineon, I guess. Maybe I should have put the other 2 on Chien-Pao, because Lumineon's just an easy KO regardless. Either way, they go for a Nest Ball here, and they get another Chien-Pao down, and they Iono. All right, starting to wish I didn't take that Dragacloak. Yes, Dragacloak, but the Pokégear will shuffle the deck, Nest Ball will shuffle the deck, so we should hopefully get it out into 1. I'm just worried they're going to get a KO. That said, they might whiff, man. We haven't seen after they attach a Water Energy, we haven't seen an Arida, so if they just go for Hailblade here, it is a wrap, bro, because I just take out your Frigibax, and it's dangerous, mate. As I said, I did Shivery Chill, concealed cards coming after that too. No Pokestop action yet, so they haven't had much in terms of finding rare candy bats, which is only a good thing for us here. They do Super Rod though, and if they do whiff it, I'm legit tempted to just like gust up. If they do manage to get another Frigibax down, gust up my Frigibax, take out the other one to just prevent problems. I cannot speak today, broski. And they have just done that, so our game plan is just a good double gust, basically. That's what we want to do. Unless there is an Ultra Ball coming in. They are getting rid of Poffin and PAL. Maybe they do have it there. I mean, we still have the same play available, so that's fine. Nope, they have preemptively done it, and we need a boss's orders ASAP, bro. That would be a dream come true. That would be wonderful. We could have a whole nother line here, right? I could take out both the Chien-Pao and the bench Frigibax, right? That's 3 prizes. And all I've got to do is take out the Chien-Pao that comes up after that. But then if I take out both of these Frigibax, then they do nothing next turn, which just gives me a free turn. So that you have to take that, right? All right, cool. I am going to Ultra Ball away these 2 riskily, because I do like myself an Alakazam. Oh, no, I don't have an Alakazam. Okay, that was the right call. I'm just going to double up on Drakloak here. Our goal is boss. That's what we want. That's not a boss, but I will take Toedscool, actually, because we could get a stretcher. You never know. Recon Directive number 2, though. Let's get a boss. No boss. Okay, that's fine. And the Pokégear will do the job, right? Get us a boss. Okay, I guess that's not happening. So in that case, you attach and you Crispin. Yeah, 100%. Fire, Psychic, puts Fire in hand. Psychic onto the other Drakloak. This time, I'm not going to misplay by getting out the Thorns. And I'm just going to Phantom Dive and take the 3 prizes then. And then from here, if they come up with a Chien-Pao, then I do need Alakazam, but we do win. As long as we can follow up with a Dragapult attack. Come on, Alakazam. Give me Alakazam, please. Have you also realized, but no Alakazam. Have you also realized, by the way, that a lot of the top tier decks are kind of specializing in taking multiple prizes per turn? More prizes than they should. You see Goldenga with the Togekiss. You see Charizard with the Dusknoir, Terrapagos with Dusknoir, Palkia with Dusknoir, Regigiago with the Kyurem, I guess as an option, although it's not the must. Just, it seems like the top tier decks are the ones that can go for multi-price turns, which is really interesting. Obviously, there's like outliers like Raging Bolt, but trust me, in no time, mate, you're going to see a Raging Bolt Togekiss show up, I'm telling you. All it takes is the right man to figure it out. Or lady. Either way, they are going to get backs out, and they should follow up with a KO here, but unlikely a hand disruption. That said, have we seen an ace spec yet? We did see Prime, right? No. Oh, they could have a cheeky unfair stamp up their sleeve. That would be a nuisance. But all I would need now is another boss. We didn't get Alakazam, so this Chien-Pao is not going to be so easy to take out. Man, we just didn't lose to... Oh, I should have Night Stretcher then. Oh, no, did I get Night... I got Night Stretch from the prizes, so I didn't misplay, all right? Comment section. Waffling about how I misplay all the time. You don't think I realize afterwards? You don't. In fact, there's probably loads of misplays I don't realize, but we move. Nonetheless, Baxcalibur eating all the energy. Bro is... feeding. Okay, that's just a ton of energy. Definitely enough for Hellblade. And all things considered, we do have time, right? I mean, they still got to take out another Pokemon after taking out Dragapult, so I just don't see how they're going to win this. Either way, let's go to Drakloak. We need, again, just the boss. And the problem will be... There you go. Night Stretch, get ourselves Dragapult, and you can probably see why this deck done so well. It's just so straightforward in what it wants to do. No playing around, no gimmicks, just going in. Job's a good one. All right, let's go and win the game. GG's, lads. GG's. You know what makes this deck great is that even with me and my misplaying prowess, it still managed to just go do really well. So just enjoy this, man. Have fun with this on the ladder. Have a good time. Don't match up against me because I'll be very annoyed seeing a Thorns in the active. Either way, bye-bye.